Alright everybody, welcome to another Corey B MTG video. Today we're going to be playing some Modern here, getting back into Modern as it's been a while. We're going to be playing Goryo's Vengeance, Esper Goryos. You know, I technically 4-color, but it is a Esper deck, true and true. Whole goal of the deck is to try to play Tainted Indulgence or Faithful Mending, or even Thoughtseize yourself, surveil one of your big creatures. I mean, there's so many ways to put one of your giant creatures into the graveyard, and then not as many ways to bring them back. Goryo's Vengeance, the namesake card, is our only way to bring these gigantic threats back of Atraxa Grand Unifier and Gristlefather, if you will. Bring them back, draw a bunch of cards, find an Ephemerate so that they stick around. Ephemerate's also just incredible in this deck, being able to Ephemerate, do the whole grief kind of combo there, where you can get rid of one of your black cards, double grief them, and in fact, this triple griefs them, as long as you set it up correctly. So you have that really over-the-top powerful start. You have the powerful turn 2 of Tainted Indulgence, discard Atraxa, turn 3 Goryo's Vengeance, bring it back, and then Ephemerate it. But after that, there is definitely points where, you know, your retired streamer unretires. What's up? What's up, Mason? How are you, buddy? Thank you for the 27 months, my man. I'm back. But there's definitely a fail rate to this deck. You know, you do just have these draws that look really bad. You don't have the nuts. You get disrupted in some ways. So the deck definitely has problems, and one of your worst matchups is the scam matchups. Anything with Dothy, Grief, Not Dead After All, those are going to be pretty bad. So those are going to be what we want to try to dodge for our 3 matches here. But otherwise, I feel pretty good against a lot of the different decks. You have some really nice interactions. Playing Philology, I don't know how to say that card. I just always say Archaeologist so I don't butcher it. But play Archaeologist, Ephemerate this. Now you get the beautiful combination of you could mill over the creatures and you get the spell to bring it back. But you can also Ephemerate it again and you can mill over Priest of Failrites and unearth it that way. This is a card I haven't really played with in this deck, but I think it could be really nice. So let's dive into it and play some Magic. Okay, so I think this hand is fine. Nothing impressive. It's not one of our all-star hands by any means. But we have 7 of our draw, 2 discard. You discard Atraxa and you go from there. Plus we can disrupt a bit. These are the hands that are really close because they are quite medium. But they do disrupt our opponent a decent amount, and we have the Atraxa to discard when we ever find our card. Up against the Gigantha, so we don't know necessarily anything about it. I'm going to keep for science. I could be convinced that this on the play is supposed to be a mulligan. But we're going to do it. All right. We're going to start with Godless Shrine, Thoughtseize, and then we can go Flooded Strand into a Surveil land. That's another thing that's really nice about these Surveil lands, or about fetch lands. You have so many Surveil lands that even if you don't have that great of a hand, you can still find some good stuff. Yeah, Prowess is probably the new one, huh? Yeah, that would make sense. All right. All right, let's start with the Thoughtseize. Okay, yeah, or Jund Saga. Definitely could be that as well. Now, 2 Renin 6s. I mean, that's just got to be my take. Is take the first one now, take the second one. That, whether there's a Saga, the inevitability is pretty good. And Fatal Push is basically irrelevant. So, we'll take that. Ren and 6. Okay, so they get a theater. Okay, this list also plays an Overgrown Tomb instead of a Surveil green source. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. So they put a card into their yard, so they don't have much left, but Neither do we, of course. All right, our best draw is going to be surveilling into a Faithful Mending so that we just get that free value. Shadow Sphere, sure. Let's get blue-black. No, we want white. Let's go blue-white. We'll surveil. There's the Goryos. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Oh, I don't think I can bin that. I think I just keep it and accept that my draw is going to be a little slow. I could start just going to discarding the hand size. I don't love that. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to bottom this. We're just going to hope, you know, next turn, our turn is going to be sad. But one of the constructs we can destroy. The one thing I'm really worried about is if they have a main deck. These style of Jund decks usually are pretty bad against us. Like, not bad decks, that was kind of the wrong phrasing, but pretty bad matchups, as they'll have one Nile Spellbomb, and, you know, they play that early. You have to have a Prismatic Ending. Then you have to have the card. You know, it can be a problem. Okay. I think I'm going to play the land regardless. Let's do some digging. Thoughtseize, okay. I am going to get it. And I'm not going to Thoughtseize myself now, because next turn, if we have to, if they do get Nile Spellbomb, then I can go Prismatic Ending, take out the Spellbomb, they'll crack it. Then I can Thoughtseize myself, then Goryo's Vengeance back Atraxa, and then hope to find land plus Ephemerate. And that seems like a lot of stuff, but it's really not. The land is pretty much guaranteed. So that's not the biggest deal. And it's just if you find the Ephemerate or not. And if you don't, you usually find other stuff. So, all right. There's the things. No, I'm not going to SCG Vegas. The events were too bad. Far too bad. Okay, well, we're going to do the thing. So there's the white source. Oh, yeah, we're Thoughtseizing us. 100%. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to Thoughtseize ourselves. Me. Yeah. Yeah, and I would go. I had another commitment that weekend that kind of fell through. Otherwise, I would have probably just went anyways. But, yeah, a little unfortunate situation on that. Boom! Bonked! That's how we like to start it. Thoughtseize target, Corey. Love it. I also love we have 69 viewers right now. You know what to do, chat. Nice. All right. Jund Saga. I mean, the biggest deal is going to be Urza's Saga plus the one mana thing. So I need to keep all my marches, all my prismatic endings, because I'm going to have to deal with stupid one mana artifacts that ruin my day. For sure. Outside of that, I don't want to change a ton. Yeah. Maybe Teferi. Could be a little slow. Supreme Verdict actually seems kind of nice. They could be a Bowmaster deck, but I don't know how much I should change because of that. The only thing I could think about getting rid of is Gristle Dads, Great Grand Gristle Fathers. You want to keep the core of your deck around. I mean, the game ones are easy. You know, winning game ones with this deck is pretty easy, but then it gets a lot worse. Purges, I don't think it's necessary. It doesn't hit their hate. They don't play Dothy. It's just Bowmaster, so I don't think that's necessary. Those are really for Scam. Scam in any regards, that's what I want it for. And they play Tarmogoyf as their big threat, Ivan, so I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with Grief as a card, which feels kind of medium. Hey, I'm learning too. It's been a while. Thoughtseize could be medium as well, especially with the land being the biggest thing, but Grief could be bad as well. Maybe I should just trim along the edges. Yeah, we'll take the Coward's Way out. Coward's Way out. Hope for the best. On the draw. So one thing we could do with this hand is just discard turn one. Discard our Great Grand Gristlefather. But if we get Thoughtseized, it's a nightmare. Yeah, that's true, Sharned Max. Yeah, that is true. This hand still feels a little too bad. If that was a Dimir land, maybe I'd be in. Or if I had an Ephemerate, I think I'd obviously be in. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll keep. I don't think I need 2 of the white exile spells. I might also just not want Grief. I mean, I'm not that far away from casting it, I guess. 1 black card and we're in. March is kind of better. Yeah, March is better because I can hit Urza's Saga, huh? All right, let's give it a try. Okay. Not the worst. It would have been the worst if we would have kept the other hand, though, so we gotta give ourselves a mild pat. Such discipline, mulliganing an almost unplayable hand, y'all. That just shows you how much I dislike mulliganing. All right. Polluted Delta will say go. We'll get a Surveil land. Now they know how much our Archaeologist is actually quite important. So they might just kill it. Is this our Rain? A Goyf. Okay. I usually like black-white to start, especially if I'm just going to play a Watery Grave. And Atraxa into the yard? Unfortunate. Don't want to draw that, though. All right, let's do some Archaeologist light work here. Ephemerate sounds good. And now if it stays alive, we'll have a ton of value off this Archaeologist. And if it dies, we'll at least be able to March Tarmogoyf. There's Ren. Pretty unlikely they have bolts left, or unlikely they have fatal pushes left in. They could easily have bolts. All right, what the hell do I know? All right. Huh. Well, I wouldn't mind trying to get value out of this. All right. I think we'll just say go. They know I have the March, so they're just going to attack first. And I think I got to take it. I would love if they attack. Second main, play 2 Tarmogoyfs. Take it. Hate that. Wonder if it's even worth it. I think it is. God, it's like I'm 3 for wanting myself. And I get to keep a Solitude, but I get to pressure this. Plus I get to have protection with another Ephemerate. It's not great, but what do I do? Just die to this Glaive? Yeah, YOLO. Let's do the thing. All right. Let's get rid of this. I'll Ephemerate. Hate using this many Ephemerates for not getting the max amount of value, so this easily could be a spew. But hopefully their hand is just that Giganta. Okay. Well, how much do I care about this Wren at this point? Molten Collapse is probably the best card here. Oh yeah, they're gonna cast Giganta. They have the Wren. So yeah, Giganta's still probably the best. I mean, I still have to focus on the Wren, I think, because if they're gonna have time to get to the emblem. Yeah, this is where the fair game, it just doesn't seem like we really have a solid chance to win with the fair game, even though we're ahead on the battlefield. It's just kind of brutal. I'm going to bring Teferi in on the play. I just can't really beat the Elk. A 5/5 will do some damage, so all right, there it is. Ugh. That feels bad with them having another Wren. Hey, Armory TV, what's up? Oof, that's a good draw. That is a good draw. Yeah, double Wren's pretty good. Yeah, that's even better of a play. Yeah. Yeah, we're just never going to be able to do the reanimate thing here. Too far behind, too low of resources. Yep. Soul Guide Lantern is a hell of a magic card. All right, we're going to bring Teferis back in. Thoughtseizes on the play are probably pretty bad. Maybe I'll just do the grief thing on the play with a couple Teferis. I think I like this. Give it a shot. I didn't see a lot of Bowmasters. They might just have Tarmogoyfs instead, so I can leave in Gristlebrand. But yeah, I think I used my ephemerates maybe a little too aggressively. Well, we do the thing. I have so many of these hands, and like most of the time they just don't work out, but we just have to keep. But they still are just okay. All right. But like if they just have Urza Saga or something, it's like I can't do anything. All right. I'm gonna keep Gristlebrand. Let's see, do I want black, white, or blue, white? Probably blue, white. So I can for sure play Archaeologist. Alrighty. We're doing the thing. Alright, so we get to take 2 of these cards immediately. I think it has to be Thoughtseize and Spellbomb. And then take Goyf. And attack down Ren. It's either that or I take Spellbomb, Goyf, let them Thoughtseize me. And then take Ren. Tough choice. Because if they seize me, they're probably going to take Tainted Indulgence, but... If they seize me, I guess I do have 2 of the blue creatures. Yeah, all right, we'll leave him with Thoughtseize. We'll give it a shot. All right, let's take this. Plus, then we can protect against whatever powerful draw that they may draw. All right, Goyf to start. Pass to you. Except that we're about to get Thoughtseized. Yep. Gristlebrand. Gristlebrand. Okay. Yeah. At least we get to take the other Goyf now. I mean, we just can't beat that, so... All right. Oh, fetch land? Excellent. Excellent. Doesn't play it. Okay. We're in business. Hiya. Is there a thought to wanting to do this now to avoid a Bowmaster? I think a Bowmaster would just be pretty bad anyways for us. I don't think it would change much. Plus, if they have Spellbomb, I don't think it matters. Okay. We know 2 of their cards. Here's whatever the third is. Ooh, Jeggy. All right, here we go. That's not how it would play out, though, C-Dub. They wouldn't play Bowmaster at sorcery speed, you know? Okay. Can we do it? No, we can't. All right, let's get rid of Gristlebrand because they know about it. Boo! Unfortunate. Those were pretty terrible draws. All right, at least we got a Surveil land here. Catacombs, so we know a good chunk of their hand. There's a Ragavan. I could... No, we know their whole hand. They have Giganta as well. I could try to Surveil something, but whatever. I think I'd rather try to draw this. Yay, I didn't want to draw that. We wouldn't have, but... Okay, so let's get white, black. Give me the goods. They're not the goods. The goods, Goryos. Not the absolute worst, but not great. Can Grieve go all the way? They might just play Giganta and Ragavan here. Okay. I think I just have to let this exist. Do I? I guess I could Solitude this. Because they're trying to play Giganta. This would Time Walk a Giganta. Plus, Giganta's not that big of a deal. Plus, God forbid they hit a Teferi or something. My game ends. So, alright. Here you go. And this is still a two-turn clock, so... Okay. So the last card is Giganta. Our graveyard strategy is done. Grief has to go the full distance. Okay. Archaeologist. Ephemerate. One power is actually not the absolute worst thing, but... Okay. They'll have two draws at it regardless. Yeah. Drum roll. Giganta's not really a card right now. Whereas the Saga doesn't do it. That's a Giganta. Yeah. Yay, we win! I cannot believe we just went the full distance with one Grief Ephemerate. Let's go! Supreme Verdict looked terrible. Hiya! Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay, there's the first one. What deck are you looking to get into post MH3? I'm not really sure yet, Shorten to Max. I haven't looked a lot into MH3 yet. I start that process tomorrow. So I haven't looked at everything, but... yeah, this version plays Supreme Verdict, but I have, like, damn more. So I don't know. I'll probably will go back to Damn because Damn would have been awesome there. Verdict would be terrible. It's really just up against Rhinos where Verdict is better, I think. I don't know if that's worth it. Or not Rhinos, just any Scion of Draco style of deck. But I just kind of think those matchups aren't terrible anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust that even now because I agree. I think Damn is just better. Yeah. I mean, Damn's better for a lot of situations, in my opinion. I mean, it's a split card. It's a good split card where Supreme Verdict just isn't. So, yeah, I'm in with you, Inkster. Why does it always show me promos? That's probably why. That's probably why. Good call. Bitter Triumph? Bitter Triumph just isn't the best card. Not a huge fan. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, that is true. This is Fennel. You can Prismatic Ending the Bomb and Goryos in response. That can work. You gotta have a lot of resources. I mean, actually, we just had enough there, too. Yeah. Good point. Yeah, Prismatic Ending is one of the better cards in this deck, especially for a situation with hate cards like that. All right. I would like to start against B. Wilson. All right. This is kind of the nuts. This is pretty good. All right, we're going to start with the sewers. We do need a white source in the next 3 draws. I think this is worth keeping. Now, if we knew what we were up against, because if they take, if they Thoughtseize us or whatever, it's terrible. So maybe we'll do a quick little Moto research. We probably should just keep it regardless. But maybe there'll be a screaming thing. Yeah. This person doesn't have a ton of results to show. I think I'm going to bin it. Just because we're going to Tainted Indulgence. We're going to draw 2 cards off that. We're going to draw 2 from our draw steps. I don't think it's worth flooding out if they Thoughtseize me or counter the Tainted Indulgence. But we will see. We could easily regret that. I've been known to regret a play or two in my life. Okay. Tandy coming on in with a big old raid. What's up, Todd? How are you, buddy? Thank you for the raid. What's up, Scooter? Welcome, everyone. We're playing some Modern today. Getting back in, dipping our toes. Beginning our testing for Amsterdam. Yeah, it's been a while, Todd. It's been a while. Far too long. All right, so a black-red land. That's interesting. Is this creativity? Creativity would make sense. Oh, nice. You playing in it, Todd? You battling? If so, what are you playing? Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Oh, no. Oh, no. No white source. Cursed. All right. Well, punished by our Flooded Strand decision. Ruby Amber. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was close to going and playing Ruby why am I breaking on the name? Blue-Red. I was close to playing Blue-Red. I really wanted to. It was going to be fun. All right, I am going to Tainted Indulgence here because I might Ephemerate Scam if I get the necessary cards. Fuck. Those are not the necessary cards. Well, I think we'll discard this. We'll play this. Do we want another one? Yeah, I had a good time testing in my short time playing Lorcana. It was a lot of fun. It's a good game. Now, what could stop me from doing my thing? I don't think there's much, so I don't think I need this. I mean, next turn, I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't need this. I could grief right now. Blood Moon? Is that what I'm afraid of? But if I grief right now... Yeah, whatever. Blood Moon can't hurt me if I just ignore it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if this is for sure creativity, but now I know it's for sure creativity. Okay, God, I am so stupid. I just now realized that I didn't need the white mana to Goryos. For whatever reason, my brain was like, yeah, can't Goryos without white mana. I, of course, should have Goryos this turn. That was completely stupid. Yeah. Sigbald MTG, you are right. That was completely dumb. Okay, well. I can't imagine there's anything they can have. So we'll start with this. Here it is. It's a Traxa. I need a land, preferably a white land. Let's get Marsh Flats. Let's get our Great Grand Gristlefather. Let's get Thoughtseize, because I want to exile it immediately. And that's it. Okay. So, now let's get on in there with our good old pal, Atraxorino, which should have happened last turn. Yeah, never punish, you know. All right. Now, I'm going to go with this cool little card called Ephemerate. That way I get to do the ability again, just for fun. So now let's take a Grieferino, another Ephemerate. We can take Godless Shrine and Prismatic Ending. Now, of course, we're not done yet. Now we're going to go with a Godless Shrine untapped. We are going to grief away this Snotseize. We're going to take a little peek. We're going to see a lot of cards that don't do much. Creativity is the only one, I guess. I mean, they cannot possibly do any. They can't creativity me next turn if I take this. We'll ephemerate that. Let's hit him again. Okay. Okay. We did the thing. We did the thing. Okay, so creativity I would think is a decent matchup. Wonder what kind of hate. Oh yeah, this is literally the deck I'm going to be playing later, so not that one. What kind of hate do I have? Poison. Turn the Earth, which I just can't do much about. Otherwise, it's just two ships passing in the night, huh? They try to do their thing. I try to do my thing. Hopefully their thing doesn't work. That being said, I don't think Solitude's very good. And I don't love Prismatic Ending. I like the rest of the core of the deck. Force negation, oh hell yeah. Purge? Teferi? Yeah, I mean, Surgical's just a tough one to play around, you know? It's like, yeah, they have it, they have it. I should leave in both my creatures. That's kind of it. Priest of the Fell Rites might also just be far too slow. I could bring in Teferi instead of Priest. Priest does not seem very good. Teferi also medium, but might force their hand a little bit. If they go Fable, maybe I can do that. All right, B. Wilson. Thanks for joining me, everyone, especially everyone from Tandy's raid. Todd, thanks again for the raid. First stream back in a while. It's been a minute. So, yeah, we're back. I think tomorrow I won't be streaming, but then Saturday I'll be back for the Arena Open. And then Monday, I think, like a limited super. Basically, I'm back, baby. All right. I'm back, and I'm sending this hand back for sure. Will you be in Atlanta? Atlanta for what? Dallas. Okay. Yes, Dallas I will not be. I'll be commentating remotely with Brian Braun-Duin. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll be talking about the event, but I will not be there. Do we want our Great Grand Gristlefather or do we want a Traxa? I think I'm gonna actually put back a Traxa. That way, if they surgical Great Grand Gristledad, I have more hits to get. A higher chance. It's going to be a good event, though. I'm excited to talk about that one. Okay, my hand is Thoughtseize proof for 1. Yeah. The Dizzle and Corey. Yeah, we're just doing the big rounds. We're doing the top 8 plus the win and in. So not a ton of commentating from us, but gonna be a lot of fun. The last RC before SCG takes over. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. Ephemerate. Say go. Yeah, I'll be playing everything. Bald MTG. I'll be testing every single deck. There's coverage the whole event. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of us casters. Me and BBD just have the late shift essentially. So yeah, the whole event will have coverage. Ooh, that HS command should be working. Let's make sure. Oh, did I put HS? HC. Did I screw up or did you screw up? Here's the real question. Ah, dang it. I put HS. HC. Fixed. Thank you, DK. Appreciate you. I can't spell. I can't spell. It is, of course, HC. For Hustle Castle, we'll be playing that a little bit later. Any sexy English casters, though? No. I'm sure you're going to be doing that this weekend, right? Is that yours, Will Hall? Giving everybody the old Will Hall experience? All right, let's go with black-white. Let's put that one on top of our library. Let's put this one into play. You're doing both. All right. That's awesome. Is it this weekend? What are the both one? Naples and... I've been doing a terrible job of keeping up with it all. Fable to the yard. Cool, cool. Well, I hope you crush it, buddy. I know you will. Who's your co-caster? Oh, cool. Well, I think they're going to do Fable. We're going to do the thing and hope they don't have Surgical. Otherwise, they probably did. Juza, nice. You guys are a good duo. You guys are a really nice duo. Blue black? We'll go with blue black. Great Grand Gristlefather's gone. All right. Do the thing. Is it in play? Hooray! Now we have to find some cards here. Number one, we need to find a land. That should be easy. We got to find a grief. I think we can safely draw 14 cards, though. All right, we did the things. Oh, wait, did we not find a land? I just assumed we found a land. Jesus. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. Let's take Persist. Let's get the plains. Ephemerate Gristledad. And I think that's all we can do. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. All right. Even if they get this into play, I feel like I can bounce it. Do we win? We win! When this deck does its thing, y'all, it is so sick. When it doesn't do its thing, of course, it looks pretty bad, but whatever. We're going to keep. We're going to keep, and we're going to just put a Great Grand Gristlefather into the graveyard immediately. Probably should have looked what that was. Oh, Bosh. It's going to be an odd matchup. Yeah, normally you put that into your graveyard, but it's perfect for the old turn 3 here. The old turn 3. This has got to be a hyper-aggressive deck, right? What else are you boshing with? You know, chat? I don't know if I've ever oboshed in my entire life. Oh, don't you dare. Parallelograms. Oh, yeah? Take that. Quite the opposite. Everybody, of course, expected the old Obosh Forest Elvish Reclaimer deck. Duh. Keep up, chat. God dang it. What the hell? Shit, though. Can that get Bajuka Bog? If that can get Bajuka Bog, I think I could just pack this whole match in. So the real question is, do we want a Faithful Mending now to maybe Grief? I don't think I should. I feel like I don't want to be that big of a coward. Yeah, the deck list should also be here available for everybody. Exclamation point deck if you want to see my Moxfield list. yeah, parallelograms. Yeah, obviously this basic Forest Reclaimer Obosh deck has been taken over Modern. Yep. Big facts. Big if true. All right. I got nothing. Sad turn 2. I just feel like they don't have... Who would dare bog... Whoa! Is that the man, the myth, the legend? Alan Bowe, 1978? Gifting a 5-piece? From their graveyard? Exile target card from a graveyard? No! Scrabbling Claws? What the hell? Maybe they want to have a land. Alan Bowe, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Alan has gifted, what was that, 165 subs in this illustrious career. Congrats to Rosie Hoser, Ketis, The Den Open, Big Stan 83, Emerge. Appreciate you, Alan Bowe. You the MVP. They do crimes? Is this a real deck? I feel like... Okay. So they can't... No! They can exile 2! Shit. Wait. No. I'll have 3. I'll have 3. This is okay. Because I forgot about the Faithful Mending. Yeah, I think we are fine here. No crimes will be committed on my watch. Thank God I have to discard 2 cards. 1, 2. They only would have left open 1 manas. I'll take an Atraxa. I do still need to find an Ephemerate, though. I mean, I've seen the Valakut Dryad thing, but I mean, this is not... I guess it is green-red. Yeah, maybe. Ephemerate? Hooray! We win! We win, chat! Just like that! From the top ropes. Take a Griefaroo. Here's one of these. Here comes Atraxa. The only crime that's being committed is the fact that I just attacked for 7 on turn 3. That's the real crime. Okay. Godless Shrine. Godless Crime. Here's the old Ephemerate. All right. Now, sad thing is I can't really set up another thing, you know? Because they really can disrupt that. I don't know how they can deal with this anyways, but we're going to take a peek at their hand. I'll take an Ephemerate. I'll take a Gristledad. And I guess Marsh Flats? Done. All right. I'll commit a crime. Yeah. All right. Get rid of that. And we'll say go. I mean, I don't love that that's just like a 4 of in their deck, you know? That doesn't sound great. Yeah, thanks again, though, Alan Bow, for that 5-piece, my friend. That's nice. That's a nice welcome back to streaming. Okay, so we need to deal with that stupid artifact. Teferi just seems good. I'm gonna be on the draw, so the Thought Seizes don't seem great. I don't know. I mean, opponent literally could have won for sure by just never playing that second clause. They lost when they played the second clause. If they just leave a mana open forever, and anytime I try to bring back old Gristledad or Atraxa, they just activated. So that was a punt on our opponent's part, for what it's worth. We'll keep one for science. For science, chat. Yeah, I've seen the Valakut Dryad list from Spike. That list is pretty sweet. Super sweet. Always for science. Amen. Okay, well, we do the grief thing. So we'll keep. When in doubt, grief him out. That's what my granddad always taught me. Yep. He was ahead of his time. What's the new green crime card? Oh, that one. Yeah. Not the MH3 one, but yeah. Yeah, I saw that deck for the first time when I was at Todd's house. We were playing some Can Jam. I think I'm gonna do the scam thing. I'm gonna make a bold play and do the whole scam plan. All right. Sorry, Atraxa. This went the distance the last time. Let's see if we can do it again. All right. What you got? Well, gotta take Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt, Endurance. And then I'll take the Free Strider. So Lightning Bolt first. Ephemerate. Endurance is gone. They have 3 lands. And I'll pass. Your go. Then we can deal with the claws. Kaboom. We've taken everything from you. Oh my god, how dirty would it be, chat, if we prismatic ending the clause, play a fetch land, and fetch in an Atraxa? No, we can't ignore the clause, because they can just pay one to sack it. I think I gotta hit it, but I mean, we still can bring back an Atraxa next turn if we get horrifically lucky. Oh, baby. They don't get to draw a card. They do get to draw a card? Oh. Maybe we do ignore it. Oh. I hate that they get to draw a card in response to my removal spell. I'd rather do that later. Just be patient. Yeah. Sad panda, but I do not want to lose that kind of value right now. Like, next turn they might just buy Obosh, then got him. You can take it a little nice and slow. Oh, or never mind. They'll do it for me. I'll take that. That's probably not correct. But ain't no laws when you're playing with claws. I would think they probably should have just held 1 mana forever, but here we are. It's a pretty good draw. All right. You know what to do, deck. Come through clutch. I'd like to put a giant creature into my graveyard. I will keep that, though. That's fine. I think I still want to get rid of this so they don't get a mana advantage. That could be loose. Because if they have another clause, that's what would be devastating. Am I supposed to just block? Another clause would be annoying. No, I don't want to prismatic the Fable, if that's what you're saying. Not the worst play. Interesting. Interesting spot here. I think I just tainted and I think I just play Marsh Flats and go. And say go. Block the Shaman. All right. Interesting because Fable is dumb is pretty accurate. Yeah. Almost assuredly discarding Beseju. This is definitely their big turn. All right, Grieve, you did some good work. You got rid of Lightning Bolt, Endurance, Free Strider, Lookout, and traded with a Shaman. I committed 3 cards as well, though, so not bad. The beginning of your pre-combat main phase, yeah, whatever. Now, what order? It's never going to be a 1 mana thing that I want. So if I fetch the land first, I think that gives me slightly the highest chance to put a gigantic creature in my yard. So we can get an Esper color. I can just get black-white here. See what we got. Yeah, because if I put a big creature into my yard, then I could bring it back right now. I did not. So I'm going to bin this. Although that's a decent draw, I might regret that. Okay. Now I feel like I have to deal with Clothius, which is fine. Yeah, deal with Clothius now, and then next turn I can do some other stuff. Black, blue, white, pending. Say go. Yeah, Clothius in Modern. Clothius, since you've been playable, you haven't had to deal with Prismatic Ending. Okay, so Fable flipped. They have the Obosh available. The Field of Ruins don't really do anything, although they could strip my one blue land. No, then I just get the island. What am I thinking? Dang it! Stupid claws. Well, alright, that's a problem. That is a problem. This game truly might be slow enough, though, that I just cast one of the things. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 4, damn. They're just not really pressuring, you know? It's pretty good. So I can get Hallowed Fountain and cast it now. I can get Hallowed Fountain and flashback Faithful Mending, too. That might be better. Want to do it now? No? Okay. Now I think this is just a draw, too. No, I feel like I should probably just be boring and grief. Don't really want to get the planes, because then they can start Field of Ruining me, but maybe that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think it is. They're not pressuring me enough. All right, here's a grief. I do want to get this overgrown tomb before I accidentally mill it so I can just hard cast these things. I mean, we're right there. 1 mana away. Didn't even know a Bosch was in hand. Well, I don't want to deal with a Bosch. Here we go. Do you want to get rid of your lightning bolt? Lightning bolt's not bad when I'm at 11. They could bolt grief, which is pretty strong. Then I just have to eat 2 damage and they get to keep this shaman train rolling. Pithing needle. Yeah, that's a good discard. Don't know why it's in the deck. All right, so let's see what they want to do. They could just claws my Gristlebrand right away. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, that does do a thing, but that's like my only activated ability, I feel. All right, they're shamaning. Yep, take 2. You got some treasure. All right, so it doesn't do much now. And I know they have 1 lightning bolt. Prismatic ending? Ooh! That'll do. That'll do, baby. I had a lot of outs. Do I want to draw cards first? Nah. Target Gristlebrand. Oh, you have the claws. Dang it. Oh, shoot. I should have saw that coming. Bring back Gristledad. Okay. Attack with the old Gristlefather. Oh, and it counters the draw, doesn't it? Nice. Nice. We love. All right, take 7. Yup, that should do it. Ephemerate. Yeah, we'll just hold up the other Ephemerate just in case they find something. Honestly, I'm going to keep Gristlebrand in hand because I'm so close to casting it. In case they deal with it, you know? That worked out well. They have a lightning bolt in hand. It's the one card I know of. Pay 7. Do it. No. A little late, but yeah, that's kind of brutal. I mean, they just can't deal with Griselbrand, but yeah, this is a problem. So I don't have that plains, do I? I do have the plains. I should have fetched it. Do I have Solitude still in my deck? Yes. Okay, that's good. All right, so they really want to kill my archaeologist here, or do I want to force them to kill the grief? Then I can blink the archaeologist. All right, whatever. Here it is. Yeah, maybe that was the wrong order. Yeah, that was probably the wrong order. I don't think it's going to matter, but yeah, I guess they can just copy Magus as a speed bump. I don't want to do any of these rebounding. No. I'll attack with Griselbrand. I don't think I want to draw and put myself at any kind of risk, so we'll wait. I don't know what they can possibly do to deal with Griselbrand anyways here, but if they do try to deal with it, I guess I can respond by drawing to try to find Solitude plus protection. I don't know. I didn't know about Magus there, Rosie. I think just the correct play would have been to just ephemerate grief. Then they bolt grief, and then I use the other ephemerate to hit the archaeologist. That's what I should have did, but oh yeah, is this bad for me? Let's see. I can block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6. So I can make 6 reflections. 7. Okay, so they're making 1 now. I can block the 3, 4. I can take 6, 7, 8, plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm actually dead on board. Unless I find... Unless I find a thing, right? I mean, they just make a bunch of reflections. Oh. Oh, yeah, they have to do that at end step. Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay, I was misremembering how this worked. All right, I almost chucked it there, y'all. For a second, I was thinking they can untap and do it, but yeah, that's not how that works. So now I can take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if they top deck Bolt, it's still not enough. So I think I should be fine. Man, you don't play Modern for like 3 weeks, y'all, and your brain kind of needs a little reset. It's not necessarily like riding a bike, especially when you play Esper Goryo. I mean, this is a tough deck. You cannot screw up with this deck. One mistake and you're pretty screwed, you know? They do still have a blocker with Titania, though. That's one thing we got to keep in mind. That's a good point. No one ever asked the question, why does riding a bike never get unlearned? Touche. All right, I'm going to take this. I guess now they get to do the reflection trick. So I might have to draw cards next turn. They have a reach blocker. You know? Huh. So if I attack with Grief, they have to block with 2 creatures. The attack with Grief is nice here, I think. For science. So they have to block here. And then what are they going to block here? They're going to block with 2 creatures. So they can make a copy. And then they got to put Magus in front. Oopsies. Or they just block with both reflections. I kill one. That's probably the best play. Okay. Okay, so they're ignoring doing the reflection trick. I think that's totally fine too. I think this allows me to not have to, you know, try to draw 7 here. Yeah, because they're not doing the thing. This is going to go away. I just do my thing, say go. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, nice match. Nice 3 matches, to be honest. Oh, Gristle Dad. You grizzled veteran, you. Been winning games for so many years. Yeah, going the distance. All right. So, yeah, going into this league, we were 1-1. 1-1 with Goryos. And then obviously picked up the 3-0 here on stream. Made the change here. Oinkster in chat recommended the Dam over the Supreme Verdict. I like that. Otherwise, the list felt good. 4 Thoughtseize was something that I had never played before, and they were good. They were really good. The low amount of Solitude is something I was very much thinking about, but never really had the courage to pull the trigger. I've always just had 3, you know. and I think that's good. The March was also very strong. That's a card I could see being more of, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Everyone who is watching on YouTube, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff to help out the channel. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.